my name is Wanda and you're watching Wanda Badwal Yoga. This video is an asana practice, advanced asana practice, and we will look at the pose Hanumanasana, so the great split. So many poses that we take in yoga on the mat have a history in Indian mythology, and Hanumanasana is the pose of Hanuman, the great, faithful and courageous monkey god. So enjoy this practice, enjoy the storytelling, and how does the story, the mythology of Hanuman is linked into the pose. What is the gift and the teaching of this pose? Enjoy. Please bring yourself into a child's pose. Bring your knees more than hip wide apart so that your upper body has space. Extend the arms in front of you, forehead on the floor, and let your hips sink deep towards your heels. And take a deep inhale here all the way down into your belly. And exhale side out. Landing here on the mat. Relax your shoulders, your arms. Close your eyes and take a moment to really land here in your child's pose. So today in this practice we will have a look at the pose of Hanumanasana, the great split. And many poses that we take here on the yoga mat, they're all related to specific mythology, Indian mythology, and have stories around the gods and goddesses of India. So Hanuman is the faithful and strong, courageous monkey god and also embodiment of a yogi. So once Hanuman was strolling through the forest on a sunny day and he met King Rama, the king of righteousness and joy. So Rama means the one who brings joy. And Hanuman felt immediately this joy in his heart. So Hanuman one day was given the task from Rama to rescue Rama's wife Sita, who was kidnapped by the evil demon Ravana. Hanuman was overwhelmed by this task because he knew that Ravana is quite, it's an intense dude. So Hanuman kneeled down at the coast of India and he was praying. He sat down and was praying to be filled with bliss, with grace, with strength, with courage to fulfill this sheer impossible task, to rescue Sita out of the claws of Ravana, who brought Sita to a complete different place, to the island of Lanka. So he had to overcome this huge ocean and he had no idea how to do that. So what did he do? He prayed, and he knew that if he can connect with his faith in his heart to what gives him strength, the faith to divinity, to Rama in this case, he knew he could overcome everything. So what happened was that Hanuman was suddenly filled with so much strength and so much power that he jumped off the earth, reached forward with one leg forward, one leg back, and leaped over the ocean, the great leap, Hanumanasana, to Sri Lanka, finding Sita there and reuniting Sita and Rama in the end. So as you're lying here in child's pose, I want you to contemplate for a moment, what is it in your life that you need some of that strength, some of that faith, some of that ability to overcome whatever seems to be impossible in your life? What is the next huge leap you want to take? So make that your intention for today. And then take that intention and begin to breathe deeply into the lower parts of your lungs, sending the breath all the way down. Taking an emphasis on the inhalation, breathing in courageously. Adding a slight tone to your breath. So listening to your own breathing. And then with the next inhalation, roll all the way up into all fours, coming onto hands and knees for a couple of rounds, cat-cow. Inhale, arch your back. Roll shoulders back. And exhale. Tuck your tailbone down, round the spine, and sit all the way back in child's pose. Stretch out. Inhale, curling back up. Exhale, rounding spine, sit all the way back. Inhale, come back up. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, curl back up. Now tuck your toes under and bring yourself into downward facing dog. Arriving here in your first downward facing dog, take some steps here on the spot, bending one knee and the other knee, rolling all the way over your toes, warming up the hamstrings, the backs of your legs. That will be our best friends for today's practice. Going deeply here into our hamstrings, into our hip flexors. And then stretch out long, push the floor away, lift the heels off the floor, bend the knees deeply, and create more length. Send the sit bones all the way towards the ceiling. Yes. And then straighten the legs, let the heels sink deeper towards the floor. Deep inhale, long exhale. With the next inhalation, please reach your right leg behind you into the air. Open that leg as high as you can. So really open that hip. Allow the sole of the foot to flip over, circling the ankle here, right, left. And then straighten the leg behind you again. And now tuck the hip down, square the hips towards the ground, push with the heel back. Yes, we do this a few more times, just the leg. Inhale, lift up high, open. Look under your armpit towards the ceiling. Hello. And then exhale, square the hips down. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, square hips down, push the floor away and step all the way forward. Lower left knee down, coming into low lunge. Inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, sit a little bit lower, bring your tailbone down, relax shoulders, open your heart, curl into the back of the heart. Deep breath. So as Hanuman reaches forward in our upcoming Hanumanasana pose, he has an open heart, a faithful heart. He doesn't know where he's going to land when he reaches over the ocean. He doesn't know, but he has this trust. So breathing in courageously. Breathing in with faith. So inhalation is connected with our ability to take life in. One more time. Inhale. Open heart more. And exhale, bring the hands down to the floor and lunge over your front leg, straighten the leg and bow down. Pull the toes in, maybe you have to scooch the foot a little bit more back, stretching out your hamstrings. Deep breath. Inhale, come back forward, step back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Deep breath. Other side. Inhale, lift your left leg, point the toes, open that hip as high as you can. And let the sole of the foot flip over, circling ankle right, left. And then straighten the leg, point the toes, and now square the hips. Flex the foot. Inhale, lift up high as you can. Exhale, square hip down. Find this difference from squaring the hips and opening. One more time. Open. And now square. Push the floor away, find this long line from the palms into your heel. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot forward, lower right knee down. Woo! Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sit lower into front leg. Take a few breaths, relax the shoulder blades down. Externally rotate your upper arms, reach through your fingertips. Gaze forward. Deep breath. Lift your heart. Inhale here. And exhale all the way down to the floor. Lunge over your front leg. Maybe you scooch the foot in. Take a few breaths. Curling deeply into our hamstrings, back sides of the legs. Take one more inhale and exhale. Inhale, shift back forward, and exhale, step back, downward facing dog. For the next exhalation, please step all the way to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway, and exhale, folding in. Bend your knees, inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands and prayer in front of your heart. Please, with the next inhalation, rise your arms back up. Push with the soles of your feet down. Now turn your right hand forward. Lift the spine, exhale, lean over to the left side, stretching out the side of your body, and kick your hip really into the right direction. Keep the upper body upright, so make sure you're not falling forward. Deep breath. Inhale back to front, change sides. Turn the left palm forward, inhale, lift the spine. Exhale, stretch over to the right. And again, bring that hips over. Full body expansion. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release. Bring the hands in front of your heart. Come onto the front of the mat. Sun salutations here. Surya Namaskar A. Take a deep inhale. Reach the arms up. Maybe a slight back bend here on the top. Bring your hips forward. Exhale. Bow all the way in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, plank pose. First round, lower knees and chest all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Exhale, step or float all the way forward between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Round your feet, inhale, rise up with open wings, open your body, expand. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Let's do 2 more. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, rise up in your largeness, slight back bend. Exhale, folding in all the way. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or gracefully float back with bent elbows. Inhale, back bend. Staying here for a moment, hold that. Roll shoulders back, curl into the back of your heart, core strong. Inhale and exhale, roll back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Deep breath. Very good. For the next inhalation, pick up your right leg behind you into the air. Keep the hips squared and exhale, step the foot forward. Ground your feet in. Inhale, rise up into high crescent lunge. And exhale, sit a little bit lower into front leg. So we bring some movement into this pose. Please straighten the front leg, bring the arms by your side. We lengthen now the count of the inhalation. So increasing the inhale. Inhale, sit all the way low, open your heart, expand. And exhale, straighten front leg. Inhale, sit low. Expanding outward from your heart into your fingertips. Exhale, straighten. 1 more time. Inhale, sit low. And exhale, lower. Now bend front knee. Bring hands in front of your heart in prayer. Find your center, find your breath. We're stepping forward. Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Take a leap, onto your front leg, finding your balance. And square that left hip down, 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 down. So don't open the hip here. Toes pointing down, long line from your heel to the top of the crown. Great, you guys. Inhale, big step back, gracefully. Lunge pose. Exhale all the way down. Take a vinyasa or straight to downward facing dog. So you can always skip a vinyasa here. Take 3 deep breaths. Yeah, exhaling through an open mouth, always very welcome. Releasing some of that boiled up energy here. Shaking head, also good. Other side. Inhale, left leg, keep the hips square. Exhale, step the foot forward. Inhale, rise up, bring everything away. Here, everything was disturbing you, and exhale, sit low. Yay. Bring some movement into this pose. Bring the arms down. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, straighten from leg. Inhale, sit low. Exhale, straighten leg. Movement and breath. Inhale, take courage in. Exhaling fear out. Inhaling strength. Exhaling anxiety. Inhaling faithful into your heart. Expand, hold that. Hold that, expanding outwards from your heart, over your upper arm bones, elbows, forearms, fingers, palms. Woo! And exhale all the way, no, not all the way down actually. Nearly forgot something. Hands in front of your heart. Also happens. Stepping forward, warrior 3. Let's go. Woo. Gracefully onto the left leg. Push through the right heel back. Push it back, square the hip down. Lengthening from the heel to the top of the crown. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe you're wibbling, wobbling. Doesn't matter. Giving your best. It's all you can do. Great, you guys. Big step back. Whew. Lunge pose. Exhale. Take a vinyasa or straight to downward facing dog like I'm doing it now. We meet back here. Hanumanasana. One more time, same thing. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, step the foot forward. Ground feet, inhale, rise up. Lunge pose. From here we go immediately. Warrior 3. Take a big step forward onto the front leg. Square that left hip down, extend through your arms, extending outward. Imagine you want to shoot forward from your arms and from your leg, expanding in all directions from your heart. Now bring all the fingertips down to the floor. Yes, under your face. So maybe you have 2 blocks in a reachable area. If you have very tight hamstrings, please go ahead, place them here. Now, bring that right hip, the left hip more down, sorry. Inhale, open as high as you can. Only the leg, nothing else moves. Exhale, squaring it down. Inhale, opening, point the toe. Exhale, square. And now, inhale, lift the spine and exhale, folding in. Grab your foot if you can. Point that toe and reach with that leg up. High, high, high. Standing split. Beautiful, you guys. Square the hips. Exhale, big step back. And step back, downward facing dog. Let's skip the vinyasa. Have a little bit more to go here for our Hanumanasana. Deep inhale. Exhale, push back. Other side. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, step the foot forward. Come up. High crescent lunge. Woohoo. Exhale, sitting low. We go immediately. Warrior 3. Step forward. Take a leap. Already a leap here. Square that right hip down. Reach through your upper arm bones, fingertips. Through the heel back. Long line. Square the hip even more down, everybody. Yes. And exhale all the way down onto your fingertips. Use your blocks if you have blocks handy, or floor. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, open hip. Inhale, square. Find this difference here from squaring and opening the hip. Well, we need that later in our Hanumanasana pose. Square down one more time and open, and now walk all the way back, holding your foot. Now point that leg up, up with that leg, standing split. Great job. Square the hips down, all the way back. Whew. Step back, Hanumanasana. Deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Very good, you guys. With the next inhalation, bring the right leg behind you into the air. Exhale, step the foot forward. Lower left knee down. Left hand under your shoulder. Bring right hand onto your thigh and open your body to the right. Twist, gaze towards the ceiling. And now bend the back knee, reach back to your foot and pull that foot in, lower the pelvis down, stretching out your thigh, your quadriceps here in the front. Taking a few deep breaths. Very good, you guys. And inhale, come back up, release the foot. And exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale, pick up left leg. Exhale, step foot forward. Lower right knee down. Place right hand under your shoulder. Bend the right knee. Reach back to your foot. Lower pelvis. Take a few deep breaths. Stretching out your thigh here. Pull that foot even closer to your hips if you can. Honoring where you're at. Yeah, so also Hanuman was a very humble monkey god. Yeah, he's not forcing himself. He's not forcing himself please release the foot coming all the way down. He's not forcing himself to rescue Sita. He does this huge leap out of a faith and a trust in his heart. Out of love, he's doing that. Take a few breaths in downward facing dog. So let's see if we can embody a little bit of that Hanumanasana quality, this Hanuman quality of a faithful heart that does it with a lot of humility. Like the pose requires humbleness and patience. So inhale, bring the right leg behind you. Exhale, step the foot forward. All right. Lower the left knee down. Coming all the way up, low lunge. Sweating like crazy. You too? If you have two blocks now, guys, please reach to your blocks. We're going nice and slow. So it is quite easy to open our hips like we did in the downward facing dog, in the standing split. That's way easier to get your leg high, right? First of all, we want to work on the alignment of the hips, pointing forward like in two parallel lines. So from here, your low lunge, walk your foot forward, straightening the leg. And maybe now you scooch that back hip a little bit down and using your blocks to keep the upper body upright. So Hanumanasa is actually kind of a back bend and also a forward fold. It's both. So we want to work a little bit on that open heart here. So roll shoulders back. Keep the hands on your blocks, or maybe you have some cushions here right and left to support you. And maybe that's your Hanumanasana, your split pose for today. That's totally fine. So don't compare yourself to anybody. Just breathing here into the backside of your leg. Relax the shoulders, the face. Very good. From here, scooch that foot back. Sit back on your heels for a second. Take a breath, turn the palms open. Close your eyes. Deep inhale, long exhale. Alright, ready? Other side. Left leg forward. Just for that preposition here. That's the Hanuman preparation. So bringing that leg forward, straightening the leg, maybe scooching that right knee a little bit more down. And then keeping the upper body upright and square the hips to the front, roll shoulders back. Curling into the back of the heart, faithful open heart. So the great thing, guys, about all the mythology and all the stories, the tales, is they all hold gifts and teachings for us. They're all about our own lives and about the qualities we have in ourselves. So it's not about a monkey god that is external. So finding that Hanuman inside of you, that's what it's all about. Take a few more breaths. Great, you guys. From here, scooch that front foot, not so graceful, all the way back. Sit on your heels at Vajrasana, or if you have the capacity, even in full hero pose, Virasana. Close your eyes, bring the palms upward in this receptive pose, and just breathe. Come back to your intention that you had in the beginning. What is the next step in your life where you need this Hanuman quality? This faithful, strong, open heart. Remembering that you have the strength to take whatever leap you have to take in your life, to overcome whatever challenge you have to overcome. Deep breath. Using your breath to take life in, to say, yes, I can. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Very good. Open your eyes. Here we go again. Hanumanasana, second time. Now, either you stay in that prep of Hanuman, yeah? So please honor your body. Don't force yourself. Like Hanuman wouldn't do that. He wouldn't force himself, but he's saying like, I have so much love. Yes, I can do everything. So please say to your body, I have so much love for you too. So don't push yourself into that pose. It requires one step after the other. One of my favorite quotes, have big dreams, and then take small steps towards it, okay? So, one more time, Hanumanasana, right leg forward. And first, please, even though you're an advanced practitioner and you have like super open hamstrings, very good relationship to your hammies, awesome, please, first of all, work on the squaring of the hips. Yeah? So smashing myself down here with an open hip is quite easy. So keeping that hips aligned, both hip bones pointing to the front. And maybe you take now your block under your front thigh and open your arms to the ceiling. And then roll that right shoulder back, square the shoulders to the front. Curl into the back of the heart, leaping forward. Close your eyes. And now imagine yourself for a moment leaping over a huge ocean, over something in your life that you leap over, to new shores ahead, new possibilities ahead, having a heart full of trust and faith. Deep inhale. Yes, I can. Great job, you guys. Release. Bring the hands down. And using your hands, your blocks here to come out of that pose. Scooching right foot back. Take a moment again in Vajrasana or Virasana. Turn the hands open. Breathe. And let that energy run through you. So the ability to devote ourselves to something, the ability to become this empty receptive vessel, to let us guide it from divine consciousness, from a higher wisdom. And it's already there. We just have to go out of the way. Deep breath. Open your eyes. Other side. Hanumanasana. Big leap. Woohoo! One more time. Maybe that's your sweet side. Maybe this side is not so good. So usually one side goes a little bit easier than the other. So please take again your block under your front leg and square that hips to the front. Yes, pull that left hip back, straightening right leg out. Wherever you are, maybe you have 2 blocks on each side, maybe you have 10 bolsters on your front leg. I don't care. And just giving your best. Open arms if you can. Slightly looking forward, leaping forward over your ocean. Keep the eyes open this time. Adding a slight smile on your face. Yes, I can. I can move out of my comfort zones and towards new shores ahead. And I trust. Great, you guys. Release. Scooching out in whatever way. Sit back in Virasana one more time. Deep inhale and exhale. Receive. Deep inhale and long exhale. Yes, very good. Okay, guys, let's do one last time. One last time. This time I allow you to open your hip. So whatever variation you take, do it one more time. And now this time, maybe you allow the hip to open. Like this. Really allowing the whole hip to do this one here. And then maybe you bring the arms up. Or maybe you keep the arms down by your side, curling to the back of the heart. Few breaths. Can you pull that right hip even more back? Great, you guys. Lean over to the right. Swing that left foot forward. Other side. One more time. Hanumanasana on the other side. And maybe you are still up here on your block. Maybe you have 2 blocks. You have 10 bolsters. Yeah, please do your version. Don't do it because I'm doing it. That's something we all have to learn in yoga, not comparing ourselves. So we don't know the bodies and the history of any person, so don't compare. Take a breath, move the arms up, And roll that left shoulder back. And you see what I mean, eh? I'm opening my hips. So this one is way harder, squaring the hips. Woo! But take a few breaths here. Wherever you are, last time, Hanumanasana. Release the hands. Swing that right leg forward. Wiggle your legs out. Now be really warm for our forward fold. Scooch your hips. Your sitting flesh out. Reach with the arms up, long spine. Pull your toes in and exhale, bowing forward, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, pull away from your legs. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, pull away from your legs. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, pull away one more time. And now exhale, stay folded here in your forward fold. Take a few breaths. Really getting juicy in our hamstrings today. And then roll all the way back up. And then please bring yourself into a meditation seat. Otherwise, come into a meditation seat. Join the palms in front of your heart. Thumbs touching the sternum, head bows down towards your heart. Take a deep inhale, long exhale. Feel how you arrived here in the end of our practice, how much more open, expanded and wide you feel in your whole body, in your mind and in your soul. Remembering that we have all the abilities, all the strength, all the power, the courage to leap onto new shores in our life, just like Hanuman. Remembering that. Breathe deeply into your heart. We close with the sound of Om, one full and sweet time. Deepest inhale. Thank you, everybody. Namaste. Thank you, guys. Thanks for practicing with me. Please add a Shavasana when you have time. Please have a look at the other videos on Wanda Badwal Yoga. Please add any comments, wishes, get in touch with me. I always love that. Maybe you follow me on Instagram, Wanda Badwal. Thank you so much and have a beautiful day.